trim. He scaled 158.8 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 8 wins, no defeats, 1 draw, with 6 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Indio, California, by way of Khiva, Uzbekistan. Please welcome the 2017 Asian Championship gold medalist, the 2018 Asian Games gold medalist, and the former WBA Intercontinental Super Welterweight champion, the undefeated Исроил Madrimov.
Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. They're having a clean match, okay? Good luck. God bless you.
Luis Pabon giving final instructions as Techport continues to fill up for the main card beginning at 8 Eastern, 7 local time here in San Antonio. And now the main event here on Before the Bell, Исроил Мадримов, Рафаэль Игбокве. Let's do it from Boeing Center at Techport. Igbokwé in the silver trunks with the green tassels, and Madrimov white trunks, black trim going down the side. Madrimov ending the layoff again, last in action in July. Only has 9 pro fights, but Chris, we know the amateur pedigree, an Asian gold medalist, the Asian Games. I don't know how much rust or a layoff is a factor with a guy like Исроил Мадримов.
No, I would assume that he would be living in the gym. He's done this his whole life. He's got a ton of experience. But he's got a fighter in front of him. For one, he's a southpaw, as you can see, Igbokwé. But he's quick-handed. He's got quick feet, explosive, athletic. So no easy task in front of Madrimov for someone who's coming off a layoff. Really targeting the body is Madrimov. Sticking that jab to the liver, throwing that right hand.
Madrimov trying to find a scene against Igbokwé here. We mentioned Igbokwe's trainer, Bobby Benton, same trainer as Regis Prograis. Regis Prograis in the house here in San Antonio. Relatively short journey from Houston. Well, we are in Texas after all. And you think about some of the other fighters that Benton does train. Again, he called Igbokwé the toughest out of everyone in his gym. Says he gets hit flush, he keeps walking forward.
I don't know if that's always a good thing here from a coach. Ooh, big swing and a miss there from Igbokwé.
Madrimov angling away.
Madrimov, you know, those guys with those big amateur experience, he makes the ring so small. He cuts off the ring brilliantly. Everything looks effortless.
It's a wide open stance from Igbokwé.
Igbokwé looks big in there too. He's got wide shoulders, long arms, big back.
30 years of age, he's 5'10". He has the height advantage over Madrimov.
And Madrimov really focusing on the body. Pretty much almost 90% of the punches he's thrown tonight have been to the midsection. There it is again, a hard jab right to the body. Good jab upstairs. And again, Madrimov just making that ring small.
Madrimov walking down Igbokwé. Good right hand at the end of round 1.
I mentioned Madrimov was really targeting the body. There we saw a combination from Igbokwé. But there's that big right hand at the end of the round. Igbokwé was coming off those ropes, squared up, and Madrimov cracked him with the right hand down the middle. One of the only headshots he threw in the round. He really focused on the body of Igbokwе, which is smart when you have a fast guy in front of you.
Исроил Мадримов out of Uzbekistan, though he lives and trains in Indio, California under Joel Diaz, going for his 9th pro win as we begin round number 2 in the main event on before the bell. And right away, the focus for Madrimov, the body of Igbokwе.
Beautiful, clever head movement there from Madrimov.
And Madrimov cracked him with a left hand to the chin moments ago. A little reach around right hand, just missing the chin of Igbokwe. How do you set up defense for a guy who you know is focusing downstairs?
Well, you gotta strike. You gotta strike to the head, because there's openings. Whenever you go to the body, you're always leaving your head open. So Igbokwé's got to counter those body shots by hitting Madrimov to the head, just like that.
Series of connections from Igbokwé.
Oh, another good left hand from Igbokwé.
Left hand coming out of the chamber for the 30-year-old from Houston.
Now, we had said in the opener, this is no walkover. Igbokwé has some skills in there and some speed. Looks to be big for the weight class.
Well, this is Igbokwé's natural weight class. It's at 160. Madrimov, usually a 154-pounder. So he's making his return to the ring at middleweight here.
Yeah, he does look undersized, Madrimov.
I don't know if that was necessarily the smartest thing for Igbokwé, lowering himself. Timing it up was Madrimov with that left hand.
Yeah, Igbokwé's got to be careful not spending too much time on the ropes. Good liver shot there from Madrimov.
Madrimov digging with that left hook to the body.
Cutting a nice angle there. Ooh.
Oh, overhand right.
Good shot.
Igbokwé rocked, and then the left hook from Madrimov. Oh, right hand snaps Igbokwé's head back near the corner.
You can see Madrimov is finding his rhythm, getting loose out there. So much for that ring rust.
Can Madrimov compound with those punches that landed moments ago? Igbokwé trying to fight back.
Ooh, nice angle there from Madrimov.
And another.
Little push with the hand, steps out, flows to that side again, makes everything look so effortless.
End of round 2, Madrimov finding a rhythm here in San Antonio.
Madrimov, there we see the defense was able to partially block that, gets his head offline. Very clever, just makes you just miss. There he got his head offline with the right hand right on Igbokwé's head, and then a straight right hand as he backed him out into the ropes once again.
There you see Joel Diaz, Madrimov's head trainer, also the cut man. There's the Uzbek faction in support of Исроил Мадримов. Madrimov was a workout partner of Dmitry Bivol's. He helped him prepare for his win over Canelo Alvarez last May. They were all in tow supporting Bivol. And all those fighters who also train in Indio, they return the favor. They travel together here in the U.S. It's so fun to see. They're lively, they enjoy what they're doing, and they root each other on. And so far, Madrimov timing and connecting through 2 rounds with Igbokwé.
Ooh, clash of heads there. Ooh, nice shots from Igbokwé.
Despite the head movement from Madzrimov, Igbokwе landing.
I think Igbokwe realizing that he needs to fight back. He's got to take charge. He can't just back up against the ropes and look to counter.
Again, this is the layoff, the end of a layoff, I should say, of a year and a half for Рафаэль Игбокве. He's been in the gym the entire time. Certain fight opportunities have fallen through, whether it be over money or fights just not happening, period, but he's been in the gym the entire time. He had 25 days notice of this fight taking place, and for a guy, as he connects with the left hand on Madzrimov, knowing you have that short notice, yet you're in the gym, much of that preparation could be about the mental aspect of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that shows you that he's been in the gym, he's confident, he's willing to take the fight against, you know, such a tough opponent. You know, he knows he's been in the gym. I mean, and you mentioned that 16, 18-month layoff. I mean, his last fight, he did get stopped, so having some time off is not necessarily a bad thing. Ooh.
Less than a minute to go in round number 3. This one's scheduled for 10. Again, good movement and two-punch combo from Madzrimov. Punching on the move is the Uzbek.
I think the size and the speed of Igbokwе is giving Madzrimov some issues. And Igbokwe is being smart. He's using that advantage. He's the bigger man. He's being physical and awkward and holding and hitting.
Madzrimov getting cute out of the clinch, but maybe a sign of frustration.
Oh, big right hook there. Lands on Madzrimov.
And now they're getting lively. End of round 3. Each one chipping at each other.
That may turn out to be a pivotal round.
Yeah.
Seems like Igbokwe just has drawn a line in the sand. Definitely the best round of the fight for Igbokwe so far. And really just making it frustrating, making it awkward, landing some good punches, but also using his holding and hitting tactics. That was a nice left hand from Igbokwe.
The Uzbek fans here for Madzrimov later tonight for MJ Akhmadaliev in his WBA and IBF super bantamweight title defense against Marlon Tapales. It's the co-feature for Rodriguez Gonzalez tonight on DAZN. Round 4 underway between Madzrimov and Igbokwe. Uzbek chants coming from the crowd here at Techport. But Igbokwe trying to jab through the support and the guard for Madzrimov.
Trash talk here from Igbokwe. Again, using a frustrating style, using his size. Trying to take advantage of whatever he's got to confuse and frustrate Madzrimov. Good body shot there from Madzrimov.
How is the size providing an obstacle for Igbokwe over Madzrimov?
You can see on the inside, Madzrimov is not able to push him around physically, which he normally does. He's using those swipes to slide over, but Igbokwe is not easy to move, and it's using more energy to try and push him around. Which I believe is why Madzrimov has attacked the body so diligently. Good
Another
shot.
shot with the right hand.
This is when Madzrimov is dangerous.
Right hand swipes the chin. Igbokwe and another. 2 right hands upstairs by Madzrimov.
Mixing up those right hands beautifully. High, low, look high, punch low, look low, punch high. Cut angles. Nice stuff from Madzrimov.
Madrimov going right back to work. And a big right hand again. Hooking through, landing on Igbokwе.
Big, big round from Madrimov. Oh.
Doing damage upstairs, but not completely abandoning the body work. Doing just enough. All cylinders clicking for Madrimov in round 4.
Yeah, Madrimov, like a lot of those guys with the big amateur backgrounds, he's a rhythm fighter. Once he finds his rhythm, he figures out your rhythm. Very, very difficult man to beat. Love that, cutting the angle. Like he's dancing around his opponent. Some deep breaths there from Igbokwе.
Vicious right uppercut by Madrimov. Feels like he's relaxing with each punch thrown as well. Falling into that rhythm.
Oh! Huge overhand right. Igbokwe needs to stay off those ropes. That's where he's taking the most damage.
Hands were flying from Igbokwe in round 3. Not the case here in the 4th, as Madrimov has taken over.
Oh.
Another right hand.
Oh, and a liver shot.
The dream slowing Igbokwe down in the 4th.
Huge round for Madrimov. Really consistent that round. Landed the best punches of the fight thus far. Mixing up the head and body beautifully. Finding his rhythm, staying relaxed. Not expending or wasting energy. And just getting much more and more precise with his punches. Bang! Huge overhand right. Igbokwe has sunk chin. That was a massive right hand.
Best punch of the fight for Madrimov. And looks like Igbokwe is breathing pretty heavy here as we get set for round number 5. Big breaths from Igbokwe. The 30-year-old out of Houston. Second-generation Nigerian-American. Grew up in Houston. Went to boarding school in Nigeria. Returned to Houston when he was 19. Began boxing as an amateur at 20.
Oh!
On another big connection.
That was a big shot from Igbokwe. It looked like it actually rocked Madrimov for a moment, but he came right back.
Israel recovering.
Nice uppercut on the inside there. Splits the guard of Igbokwe.
The combos from Madrimov. Pumping a right hand right to the solar plex. Again, 2 punches an angle from Madrimov.
Oh,
left hand from Madrimov, timing it perfectly.
Nice inside lead uppercut. Impressive punch variation from Madrimov tonight. Really making everything work. Oh, body shot.
Punctuating that combo with a left hook.
But again, Igbokwe, I mean, he's the larger man. He's taking these shots pretty well. Most junior middleweights, 154-pounders, go down from these shots from Madrimov. Not this guy.
It's a good test for the Uzbek. Gradually, though, looks like he's breaking Igbokwe down as Igbokwe meets Madrimov's right hand, and he's up against the ropes here.
Yeah, breaking down is what we're seeing right now. Madrimov doing a great job of just chipping away, taking the fight out of Igbokwe.
You wonder how much of that 4th round took out of Igbokwe as he incurred a lot of punishment like he is right now in round 5.
Those body shots.
Madrimov teeing off upstairs and downstairs.
And the answer from Igbokwe did not seem to have as much steam on it as they were earlier. A lot of heavy breaths coming out of Igbokwe at this point.
Right hand Madrimov again spinning out. Madrimov looks completely in control here in the 5th. Left hook by Madrimov.
Igbokwе tough. Very, very tough, man. He's taking some big shots upstairs and downstairs.
Igbokwe trying to answer back. And Igbokwe with a little bit of a flurry. Igbokwe perhaps catching a rhythm and himself near the end of round 5, but Madrimov with another impressive round.
Igbokwe dancing to the corner. He might be having fun in there.
He could have used that energy.
Yeah. Here we see them trading left hands. That was the shot that I saw that landed very hard on Madrimov. Didn't realize that he landed one as well. Here we see that beautiful head-off line right hand that wobbled Igbokwe for a moment. Had him on shaky legs. Inside clash of heads there.
Рафаэль Игбокве trying to impress in his home state of Texas, taking deep breaths. Like what he's able to put together near the end of round 5. I don't know if it necessarily gave him the round there. Probably not.
No.
Not at all.
I wouldn't say so.
Started round 6. Now he's wiggling the hips. What could this lead to?
I think
the jitterbug?
I think it's I think it's just that he's happy to be back in the ring. You know, he really wanted this fight. He took it on short notice. He's obviously in good shape.
Igbokwе coming forward with that punch sequence moments ago. Madrimov clipping him with the right hand. And another right hand. Compounding it with the left.
Good, clean, hard shots. Nice little inside body shot, too. No questioning the heart and toughness of Igbokwe. Looked like he was having the fight beaten out of him in the 4th and 5th round, but here we are in round 6, and he's back trying to win.
4th and 5th round. It looked like it took a lot of win out of Igbokwe. But this is the Igbokwe that we sort of saw in that 3rd round. Standing toe-to-toe despite these shots from Madrimov.
You see Madrimov pushing him off with that lead hand. Like, man, what is it going to take to get you out of here? Madrimov's working very hard in there as well.
Исроил Мадримов going for his 7th win in the United States. This 10-rounder, those chants from his fans perhaps fueling him here in San Antonio. This has been a stiff test for Madrimov going up against the bigger opponent. He's outworked Igbokwe. Oh, and Igbokwe coming together with a combo at close range.
Good shots there from Igbokwe.
Big breath from Madrimov.
Nice counter there from the Dream. Got on his bicycle a little bit, moved around, couple lateral moves.
Madrimov fighting with his mouth open, but again, consistently on the move here. Igbokwe trying to find his way in, close that distance.
You know what I like about Madrimov? He tries different things. Like, all right, I was hitting this guy with everything. He's taking it well. Let me try and move on him, hit him with some shots he can't see. Oh, nice shot.
Исроил Мадримов forced to use extra tools in his toolbox here tonight. You mentioned the multitude of tricks with Madrimov. If you're seeing Igbokwе kind of experience a second burst, get his second win after all the punishment that you inflicted on him, what do you go towards next? What could be next for Madrimov here?
Well, I like the idea that he had at the end of that last round. He started bouncing again on his toes, looking to counter from the outside. You know, listen, I'm coming in the front door. I'm hitting the guy with everything. He's taking the shots. Let me hit him with some shots he doesn't see. The punches you don't see hurt you the most. So I think he's trying something a little bit different, which I like. I like that idea. He already beat his body. You hit him with some big shots upstairs.
Two-punch combo upstairs by Madrimov. And again, on the move.
And the punch that seemed to stagger Igbokwе the most was a counter right hand. He slid his head offline. Igbokwe didn't see it and wobbled him. So I think Madrimov is going to try that tactic by staying on the outside a little bit more.
That punch came in the early rounds of this fight.
There, shots like that.
Sneaky left uppercut by Madrimov.
Exactly, those kind of shots you don't see. Those are the ones that hurt the most. Madrimov getting nice and loose out there.
It only takes that one punch to fuel you up, correct?
Yeah.
Get you in that rhythm.
You start finding that rhythm. You make that connection. You're like, ooh, I got it.
Igbokwe coming back with a left.
Excellent rhythm. Excellent rhythm. Got his timing, his distance. Oh, finding a
left
home.
hand by Madrimov.
Finding a home for that lead uppercut.
Going upstairs, now downstairs with that right hand. Madrimov. Shake, rattle, and roll here in the 7th round. Big crack with that right hand.
And Madrimov's doing some real pretty stuff in there.
Oh, and another combo. Again, punctuated with the left hook. Those are two that landed flush on Igbokwe.
Those body shots have to be adding up. And then there's the frustration of having a guy in front of you that you can't hit. And now he's dancing around you, spinning, hitting you like that.
Igbokwe coming in, met with a right hand.
It's a little different when you're in there landing punches, but when you're missing everything and getting beat up, that's a whole different mentality. Ooh, good shot again.
Another left hand from Madrimov. This round, the 4th round, we're seeing what makes the complete package for Исроил Мадримов. We're seeing different things in these rounds that stand out, but it all adds up.
So many layers to this man as a fighter. Yeah, it's very impressive. And this is why he is one of the best in the world. And we're going to see him in these big fights very soon. Pleasure to have him on Before the Bell.
Absolutely. At the top ranking by the WBA. And Madrimov with one of his most impressive rounds of the fight there in the 7th.
Here we see those shots that I was talking about, trying to hit Igbokwe with the shots he doesn't see, and a lot of that is coming off the rhythm and movement, the freestyling of Madrimov at this point. There he cuts angles, changing directions, really showing himself to be a hard target and a free-flowing puncher off of his movement. Offense and defense together. This is what the sweet science is all about. Madrimov putting on a master class.
Madrimov off his stool first, getting ready to go for round number 8, scheduled for 10. Let's see if Madrimov can push the pedal even further.
Igbokwe is earning his money tonight. Hanging in tough, but outgunned and outclassed.
Madrimov sneaking the left hand inside, coming back with the right hand to the chin of Igbokwe. And again on the move. Loosening up the shoulders, good head movement, keeping the feet busy.
Madrimov looks like he's sparring in there.
Such exquisite head movement, and then he comes back with a shot to the gut. He's fighting the bigger opponent, and even in the later rounds, it looks like it's easier for Исроил Мадримов.
Yeah, it looks like he's taken some of the power off of his shots now, and I think he might be okay with getting a decision. He's not taking any shots now, not taking any punishment, letting his hands go, but not digging down like he was earlier. Nice right hand.
Right hand and another one.
Oh.
All right,
he's got Igbokweh hurt.
May have woken up Madrimov to press the issue a little further. Overhand right by Исроил.
And just when I said he took some of the heat off his punches, he throws a couple fastballs, cracks Igbokweh.
Oh, right hand landing on Igbokweh again.
Yeah, you see the breathing of Igbokweh. Definitely labored. A lot of body shots, hard work. Also, his punches don't have the same snap. A little bit of pushing on those punches now coming out.
Madrimov still showcasing the quality movement. A duck under there. Didn't follow it with a punch. And again, angles, the name of the game with Madrimov.
Yeah, I was going to say, Madrimov needs to be careful not to do too much movement in front of Igbokweh without throwing punches.
Final 10 seconds of round 8.
Ooh.
Trying to go for a hammer uppercut, didn't get it. Igbokweh comes up empty with the right hook. Shot at the bell. We're through 8. Given what we were seeing in the earlier rounds, I did not think that this is how it would look in some of these latter rounds.
No, I mean, it looked like Madrimov was having his way early on and potentially could have got Igbokweh out of there, but he's held on tough, and I think the size is a big part of it. You know, he's a big man in there, and you can tell Madrimov is laboring to deal with him physically, and he's taking the punches really well.
Igbokweh's shown his toughness in this fight. Again, ending a 1.5-year layoff with his return to the ring. But his punches have slowed down in the latter half of this fight after taking some serious punishment in the 4th and 5th rounds. It seemed like he responded well as Madrimov chips away with a couple of left hands, but rounds 6, 7, 8 here in the 9th, Madrimov definitely a step ahead and has taken over in this scheduled 10-rounder. And again, the defense on display, and he followed it up with throwing that right hand.
Igbokweh, this is the most output he's put together in a few rounds. Having some success, though, is landing a few of those shots on the end of Madrimov's head movement.
Can he continue it over the length of the round? We saw first 30, 40 seconds as he gets tagged. Igbokweh has shown to come out more busy and then slow down. Obviously, that's a testament to the work that Madimov's putting in.
And I do think fatigue is starting to set in a little bit for both men.
Yeah.
But
overhand right for Madrimov.
So Madrimov's output is definitely starting to come down. Defense still there, movement still good, but not punching as often or as hard as he was a few rounds ago.
Oh, there's a hard one. Madrimov tags him with a right. And a left hand to follow, another one. Igbokwе ate that as he continues to throw, but Madrimov starting to throw harder punches here in the 9th round.
Igbokwe has some chin. Some of those overhand rights from the outside have been massive.
I guess this was the durability that Bobby Benton was alluding to.
He was not lying. He is a very tough man. And still throwing back. No quit in this man.
Igbokwe trying to stand toe-to-toe with Исроил Мадримов. Madrimov getting closer with a few jabs. Left hook to the body. Another jab. And Igbokwе stumbling out of the corner.
Yeah, Igbokwes look like he's getting weaker and weaker.
20 seconds here in round 9. Madrimov pushing the tempo up.
I think if Madrimov could put together some big shots in a row, might be able to force a stoppage here. Oh, good body shot.
Wide open left hook to the body. Impressive 9th round as both fighters turn it up just a bit as we move on to the 10th and final coming up.
Big right hand from Madrimov. Another huge overhand right. Crashes in on the side of the head of Igbokwе, who's been taking them very well, but this round he seems to be withering under the assault of Madrimov. Joel Diaz, I'm sure, is happy with his charge tonight, who has been making everything work and showing a lot of class and craft in there.
Last 3 minutes of the fight, Исроил Мадримов in control, looking to improve to 9-0-1. But Рафаэль Игбокве, the bigger fighter, he has shown durability. He's been a tough out for the Uzbek. Here in the 10th and final round.
I think Madrimov's going to go for it. I was wondering if he was going to be okay with the decision or if he's going to go for the knockout. It does look like he's going to go for it.
There's a right hand, another one from Madrimov. The punches in the 9th round having a big impact on Igbokwе, like Chris was saying moments ago. Madrimov trying to carry those over from the 9th.
Madrimov now fighting at the southpaw position, loading up with right hooks.
He switches it up, cracks him with a right hand to the body.
I think Madrimov is asking what Igbokwe is made out of, because he has been pounding him all night long.
And it's Igbokwe trying to charge forward a bit. Oh. Left hook to the body again. Madrimov finding a home near that liver of Igbokwe. But even those shots not slowing Igbokwe down here in the 10th. Igbokwe lands a left. Both fighters packing some heavy rocks in their punches here in the 10th.
Good body shot again. And Igbokwe just takes it.
Both fighters teeing away with 1:10 to go.
Oh,
Madrimov going for it with that left hand. Igbokwe standing toe-to-toe. Madrimov, not much movement, but he finds that right hand to rifle Igbokwe upstairs. And now Igbokwе slowed down. That was an impactful punch.
Igbokwes mouth hanging open. I wonder if he has an injured jaw. A lot of times when you hurt your jaw, you're unable to close it.
Oh, that overhand right moments ago, perhaps paving a path for Madrimov here in the final 30 seconds.
And Igbokwe still coming forward.
This has been a quality showing for both fighters for different reasons.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, left hand doing damage. And another one. Upstairs, the left hook. Oh, right hand by Madrimov, and Igbokwe still on his feet.
I was going to say, all this punishment, he's never gone down.
Both glancing up at the clock. And that'll do it.
What a fight. Man. What a fight.
Igbokwe showing a lot of heart. But it's Madrimov, perhaps with a lot and way more skills. Nevertheless, that was a quality fight to close it out on before the bell.
Really excellent performance from Madrimov.
Исроил Мадримов doing a terrific job. And the backflip to boot. He's feeling it. Welcome back.
Welcome back is right. As if junior middleweight didn't need another monster in it. Look at these beautiful angles and moves, setting up the power punches. You know, I believe that Madrimov was a little tired at the end of the fight, as he should be, throwing big shots all night long in the 10th round. Was making the punches count that much more, making his opponent miss and cracking him with big single shots, trying to get him out of there. Almost dropped him at the end of the round, but Igbokwe, super tough, super durable, able to survive.
And again, we have to mention, this is as big of a fighter that Madrimov probably encountered, especially as a pro. This was at 160 pounds. Madrimov naturally at 154. And Igbokwe was the bigger fighter.
Yeah, that was obvious from the opening bell, and I think that had a lot to do with how much punishment Igbokwe was able to take.
So a terrific test for Madrimov, likely passing it. Be very surprising if he doesn't come away with the win. Very much should, and we are moments away from making it official.
We get a nice round of applause out here for both of these fighters, please. After 10 rounds of action here in San Antonio, we go to the judges' score totals. They read as follows. Javier Alvarez, 100-90. Sergio Caiz, Jesse Reyes, both have it 99-91. All three for your winner by unanimous decision. He's still undefeated, Исроил, the Dream Madrimov.
A near shutout on the cards for the Dream, Исроил Мадримов. Impressing in Texas, and he will go back to Indio, California with his 7th win in the United States as he improves to 9-0-1. But it was not easy despite those wide scorecards. Рафаэль Игбокве put up a fight, and Madrimov earned that wide unanimous decision.
Yeah, and honestly,